Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy Corey. Hope you guys are all doing well. In today's video guys, I'm going to be comparing the specs of the Samsung Galaxy A7 up against the Apple iPhone 6 Plus. Now both devices features a 5.5-inch display, so they're both big devices, but we go ahead and compare the specs just to give you guys a general idea of what makes these handsets different. So we'll go ahead and kick this off with the iPhone 6. So the iPhone 6 in terms of weight and size weighs approximately 172 grams and it is 7.1 millimeters thick in comparison to the Samsung Galaxy A7, which weighs in at 141 grams and it is 6.3 millimeters thick. So you're definitely going to notice the difference between them in terms of weight and also how thin the handsets are. The A7 is definitely a thinner handset, so you definitely see the differences there, and I'm actually surprised that it's actually even thinner than the iPhone 6 itself, which I believe is around 6.7 to 6.9 millimeters thick. The A7 is 6.3 millimeters thick, so it's a very thin and slim design. But with that said, the iPhone 6 Plus is still a very thin designed smartphone. As I said, for the size, I definitely think it's thin. I think Apple has done an excellent job with how thin that they've made the handset. This is how it looks up against the Sony Xperia Z3, which is a very thin handset, one of the thinnest Android handsets ever made, and this is what it looks up against the Samsung Galaxy Note 4. Again, a very thin designed smartphone for the size. The Note 4, as you guys all know, is a big size. Now in terms of the build quality, the iPhone 6 Plus has a aluminium build going around the handset, curved edges, which makes the handset feels very nice in the hands. The back, as I said, is 100% aluminium, so it feels very premium in the hands, and it gives you that premium look and feel. So on the other hand, the Samsung Galaxy A7 features a polycarbonate built from front to back. The design aspect is taken from the Samsung Galaxy Alpha, so if you guys like the Alpha, you definitely like the design aspect of the Samsung Galaxy A7. It has a aluminium frame going around the handset to give you that premium looking and feel. But in terms of design, hands down, I'll definitely have to give it to the iPhone 6 just because of that aluminium back, which I actually prefer over the polycarbonate build. With that said as well, the Samsung Galaxy A7 polycarbonate back cannot be removed like the Samsung Galaxy S5 or the Samsung Galaxy Note 4. The back is non-removable, so that is a downside for Samsung, because they've always offered that option of you removing the back and actually getting access to your battery. Now moving on, in terms of the display, the iPhone 6 Plus and also the Samsung Galaxy A7 features a 5.5-inch display. The iPhone in one hand has a LED backlit IPS LCD display with a resolution of full HD, so that's 1920 by 1080p, and a pixel density of 401. It also has a shattered proof glass on board as well, so in terms of screen protection, you're pretty much good to go. In the other hand, we have the Samsung Galaxy A7. As I mentioned before, it does feature the same 5.5-inch display as the iPhone 6 Plus, but the resolution is slightly downgraded to a 720p resolution. It also has a pixel density of 267, so you're definitely going to see the difference in terms of the screen resolution between the Samsung Galaxy A7 and the iPhone 6 Plus. In terms of screen protection as well, nothing has been confirmed by Samsung yet, but I'm guessing this phone should be rocking these Gorilla Glass 3 or the Gorilla Glass 4. Now moving on to the performance. So the iPhone 6 Plus, as you guys know, the iPhone in general is a easy phone to use. In terms of the operating system, it's very easy to use. My grandma could probably use this phone. But on a serious note, the operating system on the iPhone 6 Plus is one of the easiest to go to find on the market. It's running on the latest version of iOS 8, which is iOS 8.1.2. It has the Apple A8 chipset, a dual-core processor which is clocked in at 1.4 gigahertz. It has a quad-core graphics card in there as well, and the phone also comes in 3 different variants in terms of the internal storage. It comes in 16 gig, 64 gig, and 128 gig with 1 gig of RAM. You don't get the option to expand the storage with the iPhone 6 Plus, but with that said, this is where the Samsung Galaxy A7 shines a little bit over the iPhone 6 because of this option. So in terms of the performance aspects of the Samsung Galaxy A7 I should say, it has the latest version of Android running on there, which is Android 4.4.4, one of the latest versions. It comes in a few different variants in terms of the processor. In the UK, we're going to be getting the quad-core 1.5 GHz variant, and then in certain countries, you can also find a quad-core 1.8 Cortex processor and also a quad-core 1.3 Cortex processor. Both phones are also LTE compatible, so you will get 4G coverage on the iPhone 6 Plus and also the Samsung Galaxy A7. The Samsung Galaxy A7 also features the Adreno 406 GPU, so gaming and graphics on the Samsung Galaxy A7 will definitely be a beast. The handset itself, the Samsung Galaxy A7, has 16 gig of internal storage with 2 gig of RAM, so you definitely get more RAM with the Samsung Galaxy A7. It does take micro SD cards up to 64 gig as well. Again, this is where it is superior to the iPhone, and it will always be superior to the iPhone in this aspect. Moving on to the camera. So in terms of the camera, the Samsung Galaxy A7 features a 13 megapixel rear camera with LED flash as well. It also has a 5 megapixel front facing camera. So this is going to be a beast for selfies and also any type of video calls that you guys are going to be using it for. So if you use Skype or Viber, it's definitely going to be great for video calls. In terms of the iPhone 6 Plus, the iPhone 6 and the 6 Plus features a 8 megapixel sensor and a 1.2 I believe front facing camera. But with that said, 8 megapixel on the iPhone 6 Plus is one of the best cameras out there right now on a smartphone, hands down. Front facing camera is not as good as the Samsung Galaxy A7 on paper, but once we get both handsets in, I will definitely be comparing the camera for you guys to give you a general idea of how the picture quality is when using the Samsung Galaxy A7 and the iPhone 6 Plus. In terms of the battery, the Samsung Galaxy A7 features a 2600 milliamp battery, which should definitely get you guys a full day's usage. And in the other hand, the iPhone 6 Plus features a 2900 milliamp battery, and based on my experience with the iPhone 6 Plus, you can definitely get a full day's usage, if not even 2 days usage from this handset. One thing I love about the iPhones as well is the fact that if I have 50% battery life left and I lock my phone and go to sleep, wake up the next morning, it will still be on 50%. Oops, it will still be on 50%, and that's what I love about the battery life on the iPhone 6 Plus. But anyway, guys, that's my quick comparison, or my quick specs comparison, between the Samsung Galaxy A7 and the iPhone 6 Plus. Let me know which one would you guys prefer if you had the option to choose between them. If you guys are new to my channel, please ensure to hit that subscribe button. It's free, so just hit it, and leave all of your comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.